terms of cost of loans, and also to address the issue of sustainability. Thank you.
Thank you, Colonel. There is a comment from the other corner. Mutai, tulia. Mambo ya kanyonyo, peleka pole pole.
Thank you very much. My name is Fred Nyakinda from Interior. My comment is on page 27, number 10. Human resource or staffing. That is my area of competence, and that's why I'm rising up to ask or comment. Now, according to this report, it shows that our cost increased by 21%. 22%. Then, without any other thing that comes in, we are just proposing to add staff. That is IT. ICT is also my area, is what I've been really forging for in this Sacco. My question is, do we need to increase the number of staff when we have seen the cost has gone up? That's one. Number two, what do we require? Systems, because ICT is all about systems, and I've seen that because I can say it's still low. According to what we need, AI to be implemented and all that. So we need more staff to come and participate, or we need systems to be put in place. And if the staff to be added, how many and in which area?
Thank you. There was somebody also.
Thank you. Next, I'm going to number 26. I've seen that is checked the value of money mapping. So some way is now. If the marketing is not raising the income, or it is not being anywhere, it's only way to market how we look at you, so that the realization can be meant. Secondly, I think there may be to expound more where, in particular, where that realization of the value of money through the marketing was noted. There is another question I want to take you back, although I don't know whether you'll allow me in page 49. 49. Long-term liability. Long-term liability. There is long-term liability. In last year, but one, there is long-term liability of 22 million, but now it has increased to 71, making a more increase of 49.5. Is this connected also to the assets which are not bringing any value, as Yamo commented on number page 25, 2, whereby it says disposal of idle asset. Is it connected? Or which is this long-term liabilities? Have we now acquired more than last year but one? Thank you very much.
Thank you. There was somebody in the middle. Okay, over there. Okay, we can go to Omido as you come close. Omido. Okay.
I'm number 7065. I also had a concern on marketing, but I just wanted to ask Mr. if he pointed out the areas of concern and what measures be taken to control excessive expenses, because the area which is not properly checked, it can. So my concern is if you put out where you thought the expenditure and what would you give if there is in that marketing.
Thank you, Mr. Mido. Oh, okay. We have a tie.
Member number 5372, SB. My concern is the 25 credit management. There is this aspect of the percentage of non-performing loans from 1.4% to 2.7%, where you have recommended the Sacco needs to enhance and improve on collections in order to enhance the value of loan. Now, as what you call the committee, from your own perspective, because you believe Sacco has different kind of products, and maybe among of those products you have loan products that needs to be structured or being phased off, because there seems the one that are coming up on this. That is
Mr. Mido.
First of all, let me commend the chair of the committee and me at large. The other year, I talked of reporting so that you have identified problem, and then report back on if action came or not. I think reporting is enough. You will need to time the answer bid, so that when you calculate to say I reported on such a bid on this mentioned by this and the chairman not action. You get so that we put the chairman but generally it's a report. That's a little bit. This question goes to national chairman. Allow me. Can the external be engaged to advise on item number 2, disposal of idle assets? I think with the introduction of financial reporting systems and with his also to deal with the performing assets, I think if we engage them at a level, we can advise. Okay? The chairman, this is outside a bit of service, but it could come in. We have a proposed budget. We didn't ask question, but this one point that I get concerned that we want to use of ground floor. Okay, we are the budget for innovation of ground floor, and probably another what you add is first floor. I think it is. I wish the chair that when we renovate, and the delegates here they understand what we will be doing in the renovated floor, and again the return on investment. What are we going to do? Because previously it was handed out, we get income. Like the some years, I think, what are we going to make this up? Thank you very much.
Thank you. I get the last remark from Mr. Matui. Oh, there's another over there.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Member number 693. To you, sir. Number.
It is on. It is on. Proceed.
9. And I propose that I was so nice from the face, but I will quote you. Even the person inviting me just from the front side. I don't know most of you do behind the plaza. There are so many funny things. Flowers that 10 years ago, I say, and meet people to buy such a good house. Sasa tunahesabu kikome ndani na nje tuangalia. Hebu direct global CEO. That's where you start. I do beg you to so that you can face out Harambee who pass.
Thank you. There is a comment from the Chairman. I'm sure you're preparing.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Concern is on page 5 first. The Chairman told us that most of our officers was also now. He said, according to the news report, there are 2 branches. You know, which are those 2? What did you mention for that delivery?
Thank you. National Chairman, I would wish you further. Before that, I want to comment on the marketing cost. I will give a chance to share some to respond to any issues. Now, last year, 2024, we had a golden opportunity to partner with the Public Service Commission, and under that, we entered into a partnership where we were co-sponsoring of newly employed, newly recruited team members in countries, initiative and immigration. So while the expectations were to run all over the country to do marketing, membership, we did that. But we did, if delegates who stand in the house, they will continue. And yesterday, one Friday, we had a partnership with the National Police Service where they are employed civilian employees. So as a result, yes, actual recruitment was for the year 2024 went up. We have almost no option out there to get new members. It is a struggle. And you know, the number has been paying interest on deposit, so we have most likely beyond null. And this year, 2025, as we approved more aggressive, we have not. When we did a benchmarking with a small Sacco, unfortunately, it is now real. It's called Tower Sacco. It's called the 5th largest Sacco in the Republic of Kenya. Huge shot. While at a of 1% employees, at Tower Sacco, there were 554 employees, 39 branches. So I still want a submission to the Assembly that allow to be a little more aggressive on it. Before I call the chairman, I want you to defend yourself, chairman of the committee.
Good afternoon again. I'll just defend myself, but I'm not part of the process. I'm not process about it. In fact, I would want to say, reasonably, today, you have to give us more report. Okay, I want to ask an question from Canon. He asked me the question, whether this interest has been paid. And in my opinion, yes, it has been paid. But it likely because they're paid for profits. And we need profits. think that should be sufficient. I want to, yes. 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 That is what was come to, because that requires what we call dividend policy. And we have several dividends. One of them being constant free payment. Or we can develop a policy where now we actually capital something, then we patronize. Those are good options, but that should be put in a policy. I think that should be good enough. I want to ask a question on human resource. Because to add or subtract. And is there a contradiction whether it is increase or not? Yes. Yes or no? I look at the financials. It speaks a piece of an increase. And when I walk into for ICT, what do I see? How many people actually there are some 6. So what would be the 5 of them was to get a person? That's the position. If one or two were getting a person, who doesn't which is not out of blue, back and up. So I'm also scared. So we must act what we call balance of act, where we want to look at where is the Sacco going, how is the expenditure going. But those two things must marry. That's what the report is all about. Efficient and effective way of doing things. Now, my brother here talked about something 2.7. One are not value given. They are back the that's one. When you look at industry, we only buy very low, equal to or below 5%. That is what the global tell you. That is okay. I think we talk about 2.7 of that 72 billion. That is about the amount. But you 2 point. Just say you can get 27% of 2.9 billion one book. So I'm saying a lot of things to be right. I'm not saying we are not in there, yeah, but in absolute facts. How much of the bond is in it not big down? Oh, that's not even the system. To win it out. Sitting where we sitting, is that a good performance? Will you get good things? I'll give it the boost of the deal. That's why I see it, unfortunately. So that's a report on that. I don't know whether there's another question. Oh, I'm about which are the forces? I'm sorry, sir. They know the forces. Even though I remember our profession, even the token, I don't get to recommend it. Detailing the issues. So I look at systems. I don't want to say, so that it was massive. No. That is really my vision. I wouldn't do that. Fortunately, I'm not allowed to do that. I think the nobody can find me knows them.
Let me share the issue which you are honest.
But before I go, I want to summarize what the friend has asked. The increase first. One, a job evaluation do. It gives you actually job evaluation means what it is. It means so job evaluation first. The services were reviewed. Of course, we made them. That's how the job evaluation has for job. So then because the society this one I can see what people here. You the right people. So we have to that the right people for the jobs. That's what the came. We realized we are almost in the sector we are falling behind to the service. For them to borrow. In fact, the issue is even complicated because some of them will come. They are sponsoring an induction course for them. They are sponsoring an induction course for them, so that we do what? We pick them from the source. Otherwise, when they go to the ministries, we won't get them. It's unlikely that we are going to get them. So that is one of the issues that we need to look at and we see. And we have involved delegates. Even the delegates for immigrations, when we were doing it, Fred, when we were doing the interior, we were with them. It is not something because we can't speak about people while we don't know the people who are going to be with them at the station. I want also to look at this issue of non-performing loan. One, in terms of provisions, the loan book is not stagnant, it's growing. Senior. And I spoke about it. And the more it grows, the more we make more provisions. And more also, the bigger the loan is, the more the non-performing loans will come in. But there is also this way. It can be a non-performing loan now, but tomorrow it can be a performing loan. You know what happened to the payslip? You see the classification, you have to follow it. So with that, there are some loans which are follow-up because of the deductions. And actually, I was discussing with the GG in the Muliza, and the service could be done. People in terms of this look at the effect is going to have on our loan. You know those statutory deductions have fast charge on your payslip. So again, those are things we are going to look at. But what we'll be including the members to see whether we can schedule that loan, we prolong it. Although one of the issues I tell them, buying a loan from a bank which is not performing, that's a bad loan. So again, because the problem is, if you buy a loan from somebody, it's a 3 million loan, and you reschedule it, and it goes on with 100 million, 100,000. That person cannot pick something to touch that one. In terms of income, in fact, even if something to cut, maybe he went to person really happy. So he is not happy with the loan. And so we are saying, we must start picking. We can, but not any business is going to be a business for us. We want to get the best. But I think there is an improvement. I think I've not picked. In the statement, they have said, But I'm sure what is looking for is looking at number 10, which was there last year, which was meant for implementation, has not been, or it has been taken. I mean, that's for reporting, and that's I think that to be okay. The issue of the auditor are devising on this is which has which has like one example. We gave him when we went for a meeting in Mombasa. We'll pass that we see he had been something. When you go to Kisumu, we had an issue with the county. Because land belongs to the county. I tell you, Kisumu and Siaya, the governors have agreed to a proposal. See that. I've already spoken to the chairman. Siaya, that is we'll be visiting the governor just maybe next time and see what can be done. Because when that land was given Harambee, it had continued to develop housing project in Siaya and agreed with the work of Harambee is doing it. We did that. We focused on it came, but we have pushed first of it and we agreed, and the county has now changed and they have removed that caveat. Now the issue is what partnership we have. That is where we have approached them and told them, everybody will land is traffic, and you do what we said to you, what can you pay us? This is not like your person to find your biashara. We don't, we tell them. But once we agree with the governor, he's very for that. I'm sure we'll come back to. It came out the people who paid the subdivision which went through. The biggest problem we have with Sumu is security, insecurity. The Baghdad boys are there, and it has been very difficult for us. But fortunately enough, we have gotten assistance, and it's only been very difficult. For the time we sent people, they went and saw before they got there, we were just together. So look for a way to get where? To get a little to the plot. It's a very big. So some of these parties you can agree with. The auditor is saying, why values until what? Until we make a decision based on that, and we can write. We have subdivided. We have actually given it to investment to sell on our behalf. We put on money. What was the problem? The people paid money initially because they landed in supply and people paid. Even to those who paid the money. That's the made that decision. You see, the purpose. And once we get it, we say, you need to go to court. We better pay them at an interest advantage money out of that project. So that is not the one is in the new report. So we have got nothing. Don't wait for no land for Harambee. That was in new report is a plan. The other one it was a university land. That is not there. The land was there. This is of that we have in Mombasa, next to Akiji. And if we go for education, as they get asked for time, that's we get where they are. You want to go and see them just pass by when more. That is proper for important. We look at that. When it comes to plaza, then floor. There was somebody who was selling a coffee doing that. He transport me. He had departed colleagues, and he was able to pay rent. Now we are looking to opportunities. We said, can we build this floor? And put two institutions in that space. One is going to be investment and the parent, and the insurance. Now the report said is separate business. If you're doing business, and the profit will be put in. If you look at the 1 million we've made in 2024, has already come to around so one will put option of the income they generate to go to part of the end. So that and then we'll allow that to do business without the necessity alone. And with the members alone, even if it comes in, you can do business with. We get more staff. We may make some few losses in here as we take off, but I can tell you the time is going to make money for us. If we to make that 200 million plus, that's good business. That's around 1.5% of the use the pressure on our Sacco. The issue of painting, which material has about, we came here and asked you for a budget to paint. And then before even we do any capital budget, we sit down and look at what is the priority for us. We have already got 500,000 million to take the plaza or to take one and borrow. So we are sometimes in again also express they were you may pay not to buy the in fact they even have the house as a crack. Right? But it's not here. That's something we can get later. So sometimes we are looking at something we really remember, if information is correct, it should get his money as fast as possible. But it's a million, it is 200 million, that should be there. And you remember the budget for the bank for this. We have no budget now. We go sit down and look at what are the priorities. Budget is here a proposal. So we will get time to sound like properly, and we will look at that. But what you are saying, I know the government may push us to bring it, budget to a 2025. We can look at it. That's why we look at ST department. So we don't miss on next 26. They won't give you something. So we started that also secure 1 year by 2027. We also what I'm saying that the loan growth is not proportional to what we are supposed to be doing. On average, on the minimum in terms of loan, you grow on average with 7.5 to 8.5 billion per year. That is good growth. But not 3 billion. Still, we need to catch up. The provisions. I tell you, the provisions will give money to it because if person went, it's only that you not expense it. So that's the criteria.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. You see back, so we'll allow you to make more comments. We have finished this meeting, but before this, we have what resolutions, and this one I think we don't ever need to waste time. One of them is power to borrow. The board is recommending we do not change. We retain the power to borrow at 6 billion. Proposer? Any proposer?
Number 129, National Police College, Embakasi campus, I propose.
Thank you. We need a seconder over there.
Number 113658, I second.
Thank you. The second resolution is about the plaza. So it's already charged. So whether you approve or you don't approve, it's already charged. So we just need the ritual of proposing and seconding. Any proposer? What happened to the ladies in this assembly? Where are you? What is the problem? No. You can't complain bitterly like that. Okay.
Member number 013 38 35 Adhiali, I second.
Thank you. And the last resolution is about indemnity. We set it last year at 3 billion. What does it say? If the society is supposed to make decisions that are not good for the growth, we hold the board of directors and supervisory committee accountable to the tune of 3 million. The proposal is we retain the same. Proposer?
Member number 0129851, Treasurer Mtongwe, I propose.
Thank you. Seconder, over there. There is somebody there. Yeah.
Number 0141924, Patricia Wanjiro, Secretary, Isiolo Branch, I second.
Thank you. And I want to discourage Mr. Dinga from fighting fellow delegates. There is no fight in the House. Now, we are coming to the last agenda, and we are going to hand over to the Director of Cooperatives. And Director of Cooperatives, as she comes on board, we have a unique situation this year, 2025, where we are not presenting 3, 4, 5 auditors for appointment, but based on the work ongoing, we are recommending a reappointment. You saw the gentleman, even his language, is a very mean guy. Did you realize? He's very mean, but I think it is good for us. Personally, I felt the pain of working with him, but I think it is okay. Sometimes you accept you are a PhD holder, but a junior person is better than you. Over to you, Madam Director.
Thank you very much. We are going to the appointment of auditors. The Board and Risk Committee conducted an evaluation of the performance of the external auditor and was satisfied with their work. The committee acknowledged their significant contributions and value addition to the society and thus recommended the renewal of their engagement to the Board. Therefore, the Board hereby recommends the reappointment of Grant Thornton LLP, Certified Public Accounts of Kenya, for a further term of 1 year, ending 31st December 2025, and to authorize the Board to fix the remuneration of the auditors pursuant to Section 25 of the Cooperative Societies Act. This report is hereby presented to the ADM for discussion and ratification, meeting for consideration and adoption by the delegates. Yes, what do you say? Proposer? Yes?
Member number 159327, Dennis Oweru, I propose.
Any seconder? I want to be gender sensitive.
Member
Any
number 91.
Allow me to give a lady, please. Allow me to give a lady. Unless if there is no lady who wants to propose. There is one here in front. There's one here in front. Oh.
Member number 88051, Aris Kabida, I second.
Any contrary opinion? The ayes have it. Chairman, with your permission, allow me to go to elections. We are now going to the last agenda, the agenda of elections. There were vacant positions which will be declared shortly. There was a vetting process that was done by my office. A lot of scrutiny was done, And today we want to present before you candidates for consideration. I would like to call the officer who represented me in the vetting to come and take us through this exercise. Otherwise, thank you very much for being good delegates. The meeting has gone on very well. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Madam. So, delegates, we are now coming to the last item of the agenda. And as you have heard, this society has adopted the vetting process. And we were able to vet the candidates who are interested in the position of the board and the supervisory committee. And therefore, I wish to take you through the nomination committee report for 2025. Madam, let me clarify that the committee did not vet the delegates or the delegates. So come the end of this year, because next year they are all going back to the grassroots, that is the time we shall be able to vet all the delegates. The delegates will go through the vetting process. They will apply so that they are vetted, and we present the qualified delegates to the respective electoral zones. So let me take this opportunity to take you through the nomination committee report 2025. The mandate of of the nomination committee is derived from your bylaws cross 50A and B, and that was registered in 2021. The nomination committee was constituted for the following purposes: 1, to, on behalf of the board, manage the electoral process, in particular as regards identifying, vetting, and recommending individuals qualified to become members of the board and supervisory committee, consistent with the criteria and process provided for in the Sacco, in the society's bylaws, and in line with the law and good practice. 2, to issue nomination certificates to eligible candidates seeking elective positions of the board and supervisory committee of Harambee DT Sacco. And 3, to fulfill such other duties and responsibility as may be incidental to the accomplishment of its mandate. Membership of this nomination committee comprised of 5 members determined as per cross 50A of the society's bylaw. The membership was as follows: 1 representative from the ministry, representing the director for cooperatives. I chaired that committee. 1 representative from a recognized professional body, ISPAC, CPA Philip Kaikai. I hope he's with us today. Philip Kaikai, he was invited, and I think he came and left. So the other committee member was the CEO. He was our secretary, the legal officer, and company secretary, forming the secretariat, and head of audit, Francis Kitonyi, also was a secretariat. So the nomination committee has executed its mandate as follows: 1, reviewed and adopted the list of delegates who are to be invited to apply for nomination to vie for the vacant positions on the board and supervisory committee. In this regard, it established that there are 6 vacant positions, 4 on the board, 4 on rotation, and 2 positions on the supervisory committee, 1 on rotation, and 1 vacant position. I think the chairman also mentioned this, that one of the supervisory committee retired last year. B, issued a 21 days notice for the interested candidates to present their names for consideration as provided for in the society's bylaws, cross 50B, part 3. This invitation was sent to the Nairobi delegates via the circular dated 6th February 2025, which was also posted on the society's website. C, we processed and vetted the applications for nomination in accordance with the criteria for board and supervisory committee membership as defined in the bylaws. So in the year 2025, the society received 8 applications by candidates who expressed interest in board of directors and supervisory committee positions. Of these, 6 were for the board position, 2 for the supervisory committee. The nomination committee cleared 5 contestants vying for the board positions and 2 members to contest in the supervisory committee positions. The following was a summary of the evaluation and vetting. The applications are as follows. Board of Directors, we had Luke Muhindi, who is from National Police Service, and he met all the criteria as per your bylaw, and also complied with the Chapter 6. You know, it's a requirement, and therefore he met all the threshold and he was cleared. Mr. Benedicto Odiek from KDF, he met all the threshold as per the criteria, but when it came to the date of the submission of the help, I mean, he was not cleared because help certificate expired on 15th February 2025. So it was not valid. So the other one was Ruki Prono from NPS. He submitted all the documents and he made the threshold as per your bylaw, and therefore he was cleared. Mr. James Omondi also from Foreign Affairs submitted all the documents and he met the threshold as per your bylaw and was cleared. Colonel Stephen Ganga from KDF submitted all the documents and was met all the threshold as per your bylaw and was cleared. And Mrs. Bevin Kundu from Kildi, she met all the conditions and submitted all the required documents, and therefore she was cleared. When it came to the supervisory committee, we received 2 applications, one for Joseph Yamo from Ministry of Devolution and Planning. He submitted all the documents and he met all the threshold as per the bylaw, and therefore he was cleared. The other one was Mr. Michael Bugwa from Interior and Coordination of National Government. He submitted all the documents and met the threshold as per your bylaw, and therefore cleared. So in conclusion, the nomination committee recommends that the following candidates be nominated and presented to the annual delegates meeting to be held today, 3rd March 2025. For the board position, you know, Adand retires annually and eligible for being re-elected back, and also the same with the supervisory committee. Adand retires annually and eligible for being re-elected back, but for the supervisory committee, we had another vacant position because of the retirement of Mr. Sorry, I'm forgetting the name. So for the board of directors that I'm going to present today, and for your case, you know, Adand of the board from this society is 4. So we have Luka Muhindi. Luka, please come in front, Luka. There is Luka Kipro. There is Rook and Luka Kiprono. Luka Kiprono. The other one was Rook. There is James Omondi and Colonel Stephen Ganga. Those are the 4 board of directors retiring today by rotation, and they are eligible for being re-elected back. And there is also another candidate who expressed interest, and this is Mrs. Bevin Kundu. Come in front. Delegates, those are the 5 that I'm presenting to you, but we require 4. Sinqueri? We require 4 out of 5. So I know their time is well spent. I will not give them a mic, or I should give them a mic? No. No. Time is really gone. So the officers, please be there to pick the proposers and seconders. Proposer for Mr. Rook Muhindi.
Member number 137927, Branch Chairman Tarakanidi, I propose Rook Muhindi.
Umeshika Faith, I can see you looking. Repeat your name, please. I think the cooperative officer.
Our member number 137927, Griffin Kariuki, Branch Chairman Tarakanidi. I propose.
Seconder.
Member number 158072, Paul Ekai, I second, and retention.
Okay. We are making them candidates. We are making them candidates. Okay, the other candidate is Luka Kiprono, proposer for Luka Kiprono.
Member number 13766, just as Juma, I propose Luke Kiprono and the retention.
Seconder.
Number 140244, I second. Gariza Amina.
Your name, please repeat your name.
Amina Sharif.
Okay. Okay, the other candidate is James Omondi. Proposer for James Omondi.
Proposer is here.
Niko hapa. Niko hapa.
Where, Odinga?
Member number 168.
Number 129-109.
Okungu, I
propose
propose
Omondi. I propose Jacob Omondi.
I second Omondi. Member number 150, 138.
Member number 154880, I second Omondi.
Mumepata? The proposer and seconder. Yeah, proposer. Proposer, please repeat your name. Repeat your name, please.
I propose Kanol Nganga.
Repeat your name.
Oguma Eric.
Oguma, sorry.
Yes.
Seconder, mumepata seconder?
Number 85.
Mumepata seconder?
Most
the lady who seconded, please. The lady who seconded. Okay. Repeat your name.
Member number 154880, Betty Coet, I second.
Betty Coet, seconds. The other candidate is Colonel Stephen Ganga.
Yes, member number 91.
139094. Kisumu County, I propose Kanol Nganga.
Member number 120310, National Military Command Center, I propose Kanonganga.
I second. I second.
Sorry, I second Kanonganga.
Your name, please, madam. Your name? Madam, your name?
Margaret Chepchirchir. Branch Chairperson, National Military Command Center.
Okay. We go to the next candidate, Mrs. Bevin Kudu. Proposer for Bevin Kudu. At the back, I can see a hand there at the end. Please give him the mic
Naomba nisimame na huyo mama, naitwa Njoroge Mungai, member number 7198, Narok branch. Thank you.
Seconda.
I'm member number 0129851, Lucy Mwangi, branch treasurer Mtongwe. I second, baby.
Okay, all of them are candidates. They have been proposed and seconded. In order to save time, let me also call the supervisory committee because they are unopposed so that we finish with them. Ni kweli? So supervisory committee, Mr. Joseph Yamo, come in front. Michael Mbogwa. Okay, the supervisory committee, we start with Joseph Yamo, proposer for Joseph Yamo.
I'm also Tieno Mendo, member number 111209. I propose Yamo to be supervisory committee.
Number 1238562.
Your name?
Stanley Kamui. I do second.
Okay.
149808 Esther Mwangi, Migration. I propose Bogwa Michael.
Number 134510, Chairman Nakuru Kenneth Mwakio. I second.
Okay. For the supervisory committee, there are two, and we have two vacant positions, so they are no post. They are no post. So, unopposed. Waende kazi. So, delegates, we go to the next step. Can you decide on the mode of election? Yeah? Raise up your hand, please, if you want to propose the mode of election.
Madam, mode of election, this is my opinion. My opinion, I'm saying the board on election who are supposed to rotate, let us retain them, and then we tell them, hi.
That is the mode of election.
Madam,
Okay.
can I speak, please? Can I speak, please?
Yes.
When I raise my hand to say my concern, it's like nobody understood me. We are now going for elections because we have already made everyone a candidate.
Yes.
I was to propose that we do not have election, we retain the four, and we have a fresh blood next year. That was my opinion. And that's why I was refusing for proposal of candidates.
Okay, they have to be proposed and seconded. Then we go to the next step, the step that we are discussing now, so that you decide, like the way you have said. So there is a proposal that we retain for. Your name is?
Hata sauti yangu itasikika bila.
Jina. Chukua
Kwa
jina.
majina, mimi naitwa Ahmed Mohamed Ibrahim. Namba yangu ni 01-1923, Wajir Chairman.
Seconded, you have seconded? You have seconded, what were you trying to say?
Yeah, what I'm saying, we were first to say mode of election. Now I second the mode of election to be that the four, hawa wako kwenye nguo nyeupe hawa. Starting from Luke, and James plus Nganga, hawa wapande juu wakae tumalize hii story. Yeah, just that.
Seconded. Anybody with a different opinion?
Second.
Anybody with a different opinion?
Aya, habari ya mchana. My friend, tuna waste a lot of time here. Mi niko njaa, niko na ulcers. Munasumbua hapa bure. Nasema hivi. Nasema namna hii. Since tuko na watu 5. Wengine wanasema hao wa retain. Hata mimi nia yangu wa retain, lakini we have 5.
tupange laini hapa. Mara moja watu wahesabiwe 1 2 3. Mimi ngoja kidogo. Wewe unasema na mimi natoa opinion yangu jamani.
Wacha apeane opinion yake.
Sasa kama wewe unataka kunitolea, kuja chukua hii mic uongee. Yeah. Tuko na njaa tunataka kuenda.
Okay, he's proposing that we have elections.
Yes.
Your name, please?
Yeah.
Your name?
My name is...
Your name is?
My name is Professor Manaso Nyango.
Seconder. Who is seconding him? Can we have a seconder that we have elections? Seconder that we have elections? There is a seconder there at the back. There is a seconder there at the back. Yes, seconder.
Member,
that we have elections.
Member number 141763, Leonard Kurui. I second that we have elections.
Okay.
Okay.
There are two proposals.
But not Mlolongo the way they
Okay,
say.
there are two proposals. We shall go to the next step. There are two proposals, delegates. One proposal is that we retain the 4 who have been there. They go unopposed. That is what has been proposed and seconded. The other proposal is that we have elections for all proposed and seconded. So can we vote on the two, not on the mode? There are two proposals, that we retain the 4. The other proposal is that we have elections. Am I clear? Cooperative officers, please. How many are for retaining the 4? To retain the 4, the cooperative officers are counting the votes. I can count for the board. Please, staff are not supposed to participate. 29. That is it. 34. For the 3 of you. Okay. We go to the next proposal to have fresh elections for all. Fresh elections for all. Hata Dorothy ni 0. Dorothy?
Can I have a...
0.
Is there room for...
0. Yeah.
What does our bylaw says?
To have fresh. Okay, the results are as follows. Those who are for retaining the 181 delegates. votes, 181 votes. Those who are for fresh elections, there were 8. So, the ones for retaining carries the day. So with that, maybe at this juncture, I want to give them a chance to also say something. Yeah, say something.
Good afternoon, delegates. Thank you. Thank you for what you have done. Thank you for retaining me so that I continue working with this noble board. May God bless you abundantly. Mungu awabariki sana. I'm so proud.
God is good. I want to extend my thanks to you, delegates, for the confidence you have had on us, especially me. All factors have remained constant, and we are going to do the due process in all our activities that we are going to do. Thank you very much.
All protocols observed, because that is what we do in diplomacy. Chairman, board of directors, cooperative officials, or directors, all delegates. Amjambo tena. May I first begin by saying thank you, and thank you in a special way. Why do I say that? I'm seeing a repeat of what I saw the other time when we were here on 20th of February 2023, where you elected me with the majority votes. And what I'm seeing today is a repeat of the same. Metrudisha tena kwa board with the landslide. May God bless you so much. Secondly, I may say that the confidence you've had in us, hatuta let down. We will do all that is possible so that members wetu pale chini, as I've always said in the regional meetings, will enjoy the services mzuri za Harambee. Now that we are heading on the right trajectory, tushikane mkono pamoja, tuendeshe chama chetu, members wafurahie. May God bless you as you go back home, Johnny Massis, and we'll see you next time. Thank you so much.
Habari ya mchana. Asanteni sana. Sina maneno mengi ya kusema, lakini asanteni sana. Mungu awabariki.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am of a contrary opinion, because what does the bylaw say? The bylaw says that the only way we can vote is by 2 means, either by us practicing the secret ballot, and here we only agreed that we take them back. So I believe that we should go to the ballot and allow us to vote, because that is what the bylaw says, unless there's something contradicting the bylaw. Does anyone have the bylaw so that we can open it? Yes, please open it.
I think we cannot reverse that process. I think
no, what does the bylaw say? It is proper for us to follow. Because if elections are not done,
yeah, Bevin, there is a process of an appeal.
Yes.
You can appeal, because that cannot be taken back again. It's already closed. Yeah.
I'd like probably to tell us what is the way forward. Madam, what do the bylaws say?
Hello. I'm back.
Now that you are privileged to have me here, allow me to just make things clear. You have voted using your hands. You have voted by show of hands. Yes. And that is also a method. And that is how the votes were counted. And that's how the results were announced. You used show of hands to vote. So I want to clarify that. Thank you.
Hello. I am back to say thank you for the confidence you have shown in me, and may God bless you and thank you.
Good afternoon, delegates. I'm so grateful to you for the support. And I promise that I work with the team being mentored by Mr. Yamo. And I'm grateful to help the Sacco grow and go to the next stage. May God bless you all.
Eso mido. Okay, kuna swali naulizwa hapa ya dividend italipwa lini? And I want to make a clarification Lakini tukubaliane. Vile tunafanya kazi msiniuze, si ndio? Si tuliongea tukasema tukiambia watu tunalipa dividend hii siku wanajaa kwa forsa. We try and start with the delegates dividend today. That's number 1. Number 2, ukienda ambia members dividend itakuwa tarehe ngapi? Tarehe 10. Lakini hiyo app tutafungua kesho. Lakini mfanye nini? Na ule amepata pesa ni yake. You know,